Yeah, I mean, obviously knew it was going to be a battle. Thought that Oklahoma State played great. I mean, Lexi Kilfoyle had a really great game, pitched well. It's a game of adjustments. I felt like we had some really great at-bats in the game and just couldn't, buy a hit. I mean, several loud outs to third in some crucial situations. Our kids are fighting. They're competing. I thought we let the leadoff batter get on a few too many times throughout the game, and they were able to move the runners around and get the big hits when they needed them, and they outplayed us today. But, I look forward to hopefully getting after it tonight and getting ourselves back into a potential game against them tomorrow.
Coach, days like this are nothing new to players that have been playing travel ball and all that sort of stuff, playing and waiting and playing again. But what's your plans to make sure your players are rested up for the night game?
We'll hang out here in this nice locker room over here and, get some smoothies, get something to eat. Coaching staff will probably watch a little bit. There's not a ton of information out on UMBC outside of what's really going on in the postseason, just from a scouting perspective. So we'll watch that, let the girls relax a little bit. And, like you said, it's not something that they haven't done before. So it's just about gearing up, getting the confidence back, and hopefully getting ready to play that night game.
And you just feel like almost every hard hit ball just like right at somebody.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way the game is. Sometimes it's nice to you, sometimes it's not. And, I thought we had some really good at-bats. I thought especially later on in the game, just some really hard hit balls just right at people. I mean, Sid's hit, Megan Bloodworth had a great game at third base. I mean, she saved the game a couple times and had some opportunities had she not made those plays to score some runs. And, it's just the way that the game is. And, credit their defense. They played well, and, we just got to find some gaps.
Sydney, if you could take us through that bases loaded at bat. I'm guessing that one felt pretty good when it left the bat.
Yeah. I think after the first at bat, I kind of feel like I robbed myself and got robbed a little bit. So the next two at bats I really wanted to take advantage of. And even though they didn't get through, just taking that feeling of that barrel to the next game is going to be big for me.
Kilfoyle had mentioned that the drop ball was really working for her this game. What did you see? Was that part of what made her so tough to hit?
Yeah, I mean, she's a great pitcher. You never want to take anything away from her. I mean, when we played against them, in April, I think we only had 4 hits or something like that and won the game. And, she does a nice job. She keeps the ball down. She hits her spots. She knows when to mix. And, I mean, she's very firm. And when she's going to get a low strike zone, she's very effective. And I thought she got a very favorable strike zone for her today.
And Cindy, just what's the player's mindset now? It's elimination, season on the line. Just tell me what's kind of your message to the teammates for tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, it could be our last game, but being that way, I think we're fighters, and I think that we're really going to thrive off of it, especially with how unlucky we got that game. The luck can only turn. We hit so many barrels, and I think everybody hit great. So I think we're just going to take it into the next game and just keep fighting.
Any other questions? Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, gang.
Thanks,
Thank
y'all.
you.